Where are we right now?
Right now, we actually in my daughter's kitchen, which is where we shoot.
This is where the magic happens.
This is where the magic happens, right here, right at this like counter.
Did your mom ever tell you? Did your mom ever tell you? Did your mom ever tell you?
Babs Costello is serving up culinary content
If you love lasagna and you love soup, then you gotta try lasagna soup.
and dishing out sage advice.
When you appreciate someone, you need to tell them, I appreciate you.
At 73 years young, she's turned her treasured recipes into a booming brand. Brunch with Babs.
It tastes just like a taffy apple.
This grandma's social media pages are filled with tips and tricks, like how to clean your oven racks,
Place your grates in the tub. They look brand new. Back in for 8 minutes.
or the perfect sheet pan dinner,
Add it to your weekly rotation.
and she's got a lot of followers. More than 1.7 million on TikTok alone.
When you say it to yourself, Babs Costello's got millions of followers. I mean, what's that mean to you?
It means that I have to
You got a million
not
kids.
disappoint them. Yeah, it's like your family. Like you don't want to let your kids down. Hi everybody, it's Babs.
Babs is part of a growing trend of grandfluencers online.
This way.
From Nonas posting their Sunday sauce
I love your sauce.
to grannies who can lift their own body weight.
I'm going to show you a few more exercises.
I think sometimes we have a tendency to put like older people like on a shelf, and I think older people have so much to offer. Just their wisdom.
People call you a grandfluencer.
Yeah.
How do you react to that title?
Yeah, I guess I'm a grandmother, right? I guess that's, you're older, right? I'm a grand influencer because I'm an older person who happens to be on this social media, I hope I'm influencing people in a very good, positive way.
Babs has been a nurturer her whole life. She ran a preschool for decades.
These are a lot of the grandkids.
A mom of 4 and a grandma of 8.
And here are my parents, right?
Yeah.
Up until recently, she's been happily retired, spending her days alongside her husband of 52 years. Becoming a social media star was something Babs never expected. But that all changed at the start of the pandemic when she started helping her daughter Liz care for her kids.
A few years ago, I was not on any social media whatsoever. So one afternoon when the boys were napping, she said, Mom, I think you should try TikTok.
At first, she's like, absolutely not. And then I was like, well, what if we just film one? I'm not even gonna post it.
Elizabeth is a strong personality. All my kids have I have a strong personality, right? So
I couldn't tell.
okay. So anyway, so I'm like, okay, all right, fine. I only agreed to one, tell you the truth.
Just grab this out of the fridge. We let it marinate for an hour. You could leave it in longer too.
People had time, they were at home, they could maybe venture into cooking that they'd never tried before, Not only that, people were separated from families. And here's this comforting older lady who is like being normal, It's like, hey, life is gonna be okay.
Bon appetit. And I'm here with my daughter, Elizabeth, who is...
Babs' daughter, who is also a content creator, saw her mom's potential and knew they had to keep posting.
You're like your mom's kind of full-time manager, right?
Yeah, everyone says I'm like because the momagers, I'm like the daughter.
Have you noticed that the roles have reversed in certain ways?
We always have spent a lot of time together. She's always going to be my mom, and that is definitely not lost during shoot days. But I definitely, give her some direction when needed.
Now, 2 years later, they've posted almost 700 videos.
How do you guys come up with the content that you guys are going to put out there?
Well, I do have a recipe box of 50 years. So a lot of those recipes are in that old box, okay? This is before computers when we typed out our recipes. I'm a senior, so, I have years of experience as well. This came to me from a friend that I taught middle school with. I think I come to the table with tradition, family, history. We look at things, I think, through the eyes of an older person.
Babs, what are we making today?
More flavor.
Back in the kitchen,
You're gonna have to chop this pepper. We'll get the seeds out. We'll just clean out.
it's my turn to brunch with Babs.
I gave you the better knife.
Today, she's teaching me how to make a curried rice. A cool dish that can either be a side or a snack.
Do you have some other tricks for cleaning out a pepper? Or?
You're doing great. Anybody that does anything for me in the kitchen, I think is fabulous.
Oh, wow.
We're gonna just cut these in small pieces. This is gonna give the salad a little crunch, a lot of color. Could you add the raisins to that salad now as well? This is your salad. Pour that right over. You can let this sit in the fridge for a couple hours. Now for the taste test. This is the best part of all. Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
This is amazing. This is really delicious.
And then traditions to make your own.
Like any
Every
true
chapter
influencer, Babs' brand
dip.
has expanded.
To die for Texas sheet
She has a
cake.
newly released cookbook,
Hi, it's Babs.
is popping up on talk shows,
I would come over for brunch, lunch, or dinner anytime.
and even landed a partnership with Talbot's.
Talbot's is now on TikTok.
Do you get recognized at the grocery store?
I do. I've gotten recognized in so many different venues, I can't tell you. I was walking down the streets in New York with my daughter, and some man comes around the corner with a stroller and goes, Babs, is that you? Yeah, it's Babs.
Can't wait to meet you.
It's that connection with her fans that keeps her going.
I've had so many followers say, Babs, will you adopt me? And I'll always say, well, do you do dishes?
Tonight, Babs is getting the chance to meet some of her followers face to face at a book signing in Brooklyn.
Oh, this is fabulous. This is huge. Should we go in?
Yeah.
All right, I'll see this ad.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
For Celebrate with Babs by Babs Costello.
I found Babs on Instagram about 6 months ago, and I've just fallen in love with her.
It feels like you're right in her kitchen and about to sit down at her table, and it makes you feel like you're just really welcome no matter where you are.
If she can do it at 73, watch out, world, here I come.
On social media, you get these messages from people without faces, and so to really meet the real people out there kind of blows me away. Oh, nice to meet you too.
Babs, from lifelong educator to grandfluencer, are you in your second act?
A surprise second act. It's like, an encore, right? And yes, my daughter has said this, which so touches my heart, but she saw in me something that maybe I didn't see in myself. So she encouraged me to take a chance on this act too. And it's been very much an unexpected journey.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.